What's going on, guys? Welcome to today's stream. Yeah, I'm doing a stream today, but because I don't really feel like recording a video and having to upload it. I want to get this out as soon as possible. At least 14 people are dead after tornadoes struck Alabama and Georgia. Major damage is being reported. So, there are structures completely gone. Vehicles tipped and destroyed. And as I said earlier, at least 14 people have lost their lives during these storms, which is 14 too many. One of the things that disgusts me the most is I saw on Twitter, there's this guy who was a meteorologist forecasting the storm, timing it out, trying to save lives, in Alabama for the storm. And then you have people commenting on the map, saying turn this crap off and put golf back on, and this guy's trying to save lives, and then there's just people being really rude, disrespectful, and just plain out annoying, for someone trying to save people's lives. So I just want to get that out of the way, but we still do have tornado watches for parts of the Florida Panhandle, Georgia, and into South Carolina. We also have multiple tornado warnings. Don't really look as impressive as the severe weather is starting to drop down, thankfully. So that's a good thing. We also have Winter Storm Scott hitting us in here in the Northeast. It's snowing pretty good where I am right now. We're getting possibly a ½ inch an hour snowfall rates. Those will pick up, but this is more about the severe weather that hit. We did have a tornado emergency that was prompted from the National Weather Service in Birmingham, Alabama, for a storm in Russell and Lee counties. That storm had probably the most insane hook I've seen. I've been doing this probably for about a year and a half. I've been forecasting severe storms probably for 2 years now. I've never seen a storm with that insane of a hook. It was so clear and imminent. Had the debris ball and everything. So I posted a lot on my Instagram, so we'll take a look at that stuff. It started off with these storms that weren't too bad. It had some tight rotation out in Alabama, I'm pretty sure this was, but it wasn't jumping off the charts at me. This was the first storm. Tornado vortex signature was indeed prominent. You can see it's indicated by these yellows and greens. So we have the purple and the reds, which is indicating hail and heavy rainfall. But then you have this, and it's the radar is saying that's not usual. So it's basically either it's like twigs from trees, house debris, which was probably in that as well, and a ton of tree debris. So there's likely tree debris and house debris in that. So that was at the start. Tornado likely on the ground, and I didn't know that. And then, well, I did know that there was likely a tornado on the ground. This is actually for I'm pretty sure this was for a different storm, but then there was this storm over here in near Crawford, Alabama, and Russell County, moving into Lee County. Here's that hook I was talking about right here. That pink usually represents hail, but no, that was representing lofted debris. And you can see we had a huge area of debris. I circled this area because that was the area where the debris ball was on the radar, but this entire area, the black is heavy debris right there. So there was very heavy debris circulating through this storm. It literally looked clear as day. You could tell there was a tornado here. Yeah. And then it prompted a tornado emergency. Extremely large, extremely dangerous, and life-threatening tornadoes. What the National Weather Service was saying. And this thing had a very insane hook. This is from my Instagram. It's Storm Chaser Justin. It's fine. Don't follow me. This is just, you can if you want to, but I'm not promoting it right now. And then here's the radar from the National Weather Service in Birmingham, Alabama. The rotation in this was absolutely unbelievable. I've never seen rotation like that before. So it was very insane. This blue here was representing lofted debris, and then that's when reports of a tornado was coming through. I don't know if you can hear this, but this is from the Weather Channel earlier.
Most interior room, as many walls between you and the outside as is possible. If you've got a helmet, that's a great idea as well. One of the big injuries that we see in tornadoes are head injuries, and so if you've got a helmet, that's certainly going to help you out. You want to get into an area that's got very small amount of wall space and away from the windows as well. So again, a large and extremely dangerous tornado now coming towards Smith Station. Please, folks, get to your safe place right now. Our heart's going out to these people in Alabama right now. All right.
So yeah, that was Carl Parker from the Weather Channel, and this was unbelievable. Yeah, Florida is getting some of it now, but it's definitely not as bad as it was in Alabama and Georgia. So here's what the tornado warning looked like. Tornado emergency for Smith Station. Confirmed large and destructive tornado was located over Smith Station. Tornado emergency. Yeah, here, no. Yeah. So yeah, this is what it looked like, the tornado warning. There's more to it, but I don't really use Instagram on the computer, so I'm not sure how to work this. Like show the rest of it. But yeah. Then this all right here, this is from Jim Tang, chasing the storm, and you could see this entire wall right here. That is the tornado. That's the entire tornado right here. This dark mass. That was all of the tornado. And then here's some of the damage photos. Oh, here's the arrow thing. This is some of the damage photos. Unbelievable. This house is absolutely destroyed. I'm saying this is likely EF3, EF4 damage. It's likely gonna be EF3, or even higher, EF4. Yeah, if it is an EF4, this is the first EF4 tornado to touch down in the United States since 2017. We haven't had an EF4. We didn't have an EF4 at all last year, which is the first time on record. So if we do have an EF4 tornado on our hands, this is the first one in quite some time. You could see just pieces of people's lives thrown about. Absolutely heartbreaking. Roof right here that got completely ripped off. This is someone's home, and you could see they survived, thankfully. You could see just the roof caved in, everything's just destroyed. So yeah, and as of now, yeah, it's probably gonna be an EF4 tornado. It's likely gonna be EF3 tornado. That's a guaranteed. EF4 is certainly possible. The National Weather Service will be out surveying these damage tomorrow, and will relay that. As soon as we get that information in tomorrow, I will do a stream about it. So yeah, this is a very dangerous day of severe weather. The storm was very intense, and it prompted a tornado emergency. So yeah, this tornado was unreal. Yeah, here's another view from the radar. So, oops. This is what the radar looks like. You don't see radar images like this every day, where as clear as day, and you have this debris ball here. And yet you had people, and you had a tornado emergency that said confirmed large and extremely dangerous life-threatening tornado. And I said this at the beginning. and I'll say it now for people just joining in. There are people that said, like, commented on someone's post saying turn this crud off and put golf back on, because they didn't think it was bad at all. They just thought it was a normal severe weather day, that they were just trying to waste their time. It's absolutely disgusting that people were just like, turn this off and I just want to watch golf. I don't care if people are dying. That's literally what they are saying. Oh, people are dying. It's not me. Put golf back on. So, yeah, it's absolutely disgusting what people are like nowadays. So yeah, um, that's it for the severe weather. I guess I could talk about the latest winter storm in this too, because I don't really feel like putting out a separate video for that as well. So I guess I could do that here. Again, if you are just joining, we do still have active tornado warnings across Florida and Georgia, as well as tornado watches that span from the Panhandle of Florida all the way up to South Carolina. So this is now we're going to be talking about the winter weather. We do have extreme cold warning for this area in Montana. So yeah, we have very dangerous colds for March. We also have a slew of not tornado warnings. I'm so used to saying tornado warnings today that just goes to my mind automatically. We do have active winter storm warnings. That's the word. That stretch from West Virginia, I'm pretty sure, yeah, West Virginia, all the way up to Maine. So here's the Weather Service in Boston's forecast. I always go to this one because this is the one that's closest to me. I guess you can take a look at the other ones. This is the expected snowfall. Possibly up to a foot for Boston. Down towards Providence, possibly, and Coventry. So this is the expected. The high end would be about 10 to 12 inches of snow, maybe locally higher than that. Then the low end is like 6 inches, so we're getting a decent storm. And the low end right now, I'm just pointing this out now because it's actually quite interesting. The low end for Boston of 5 inches. If they get 5 inches alone, it's the top snowfall of the season. They don't need to get any more. But that's the low end. And the high end for Boston is 11 inches. So they'll more than double their top snowfall in one storm. It's crazy right now. They're barely at a foot of snow for the entire season, and they could get close to a foot in this one storm. So the next 6 hours, 4 to 6 inches expected across a wide area. By the type, we got snow moving in. Snow will overspread basically the entire region. Yeah, basically almost all the entire region, and then continue, and then maybe a little bit of rain mix scoot in, and then just it moves out. So that's basically what I wanted to talk about in this stream. So thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Stay safe out there.